Yo, yo, welcome to the show.
What is good? Welcome back to another video, Zero to Hero Investing. This one's gonna be a quick portfolio update on my taxable Robinhood account. I track two portfolios, one's my Roth, one's my taxable. This one, both are inside Robinhood. If you wanna follow my journey, feel free to subscribe or whatever. So buying power, $90, let's say, and then the portfolio has grown really tremendously. We're at $46,436, I think. My slow ass computer. $36.46, $37.46, $36.46. And that's just a nice number to see. It's always nice to look back and see where you're coming from. Of course, Friday was a really, really nice day. I should say this is Saturday, 3:43 p.m. Eastern time, and the portfolio is definitely growing. Honestly, yeah, it's for sure my best year ever investing. It's the most I've ever had for sure. But my portfolio is just like, it makes sense. It's starting to make sense. I remember last year, if you ever watch my old videos, I was kind of all over the place. But I feel like now I'm like seeing a vision with my portfolio, and I like it. Buying power around $100. I did have a few hundreds, maybe in the last few weeks or so, but I've been using that to just buy small positions when I see, or increase my position size. It, I'm saying that in such a weird way. I've been using my buying power, which was in the hundreds, to just buy positions that I see are down on the day. If I like look at my portfolio and something's down 2%, if it makes sense, I'll buy it. So now we're sitting at around 100, and I like hovering there. So might be time to start contributing more to my portfolio. Let's say now I've been just relying on my recurring investments to do the heavy lifting. So let's look at the performance of the portfolio. Today's Saturday. It's like 4:11 p.m. Eastern time. Doesn't really matter. But yesterday the markets did well. You can see the SPY. Hold on. Today's return. SPY was up 1.57%, and we were up 1.62, and then some after hours. So nice beat on the SPY for a Friday afternoon. But on the week, I think we should be up on the week, maybe slightly at 0.38%. We're up on the week. On the month, we're up 1.11%. 3 months, we're up 13.66%. Year to date, 14.2, and then 1 year, we're up 16 and 16.36%. So, so we have some options over here. I had a debit spread here that went to shit. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't even know. Yeah, bought this for $100 almost. It's not even gonna. It's gonna be such a stress to click into that. I need a new computer, and it's like I, I thought the SPY was gonna, start slowing down, maybe tanking, not tanking, but because we're heading into September, which is like let's say as it's not as good of a month in the stock market traditionally. I'm like, let me try to prepare for this and hedge in some kind of way. Maybe I'm early. Honestly, yesterday was so good that it might just start pulling back next week. Who knows? But it's also just, who knows what will happen with everything that's going on in the world. Like, nothing really makes sense in the stock market right now. But has it ever made sense, but maybe it's just that I'm early, and it will go down to this price, like it's a put debit spread. So I'm saying I want it to be trading below 609 by expiry, which it's not impossible, honestly, but definitely not gonna sell at this point. Then I sold a Ford call yesterday. It's a month out. Just same logic. Like, I expect Ford to start slowing down and maybe pulling back. Ford is trading at slightly over 11.50 right now. It's like 11.75. So I am expecting it to pull back, and I think that with time, like my spread will, unless Ford just keeps going up, then this is gonna decay in any case. So just so y'all know, I'm not editing this. So all my side like conversations and tangents will just be in here. So gosh. So we have SPY. We're up 8%, 9% overall. QQQ 14%. SCHD and SPY-G, like SPY-G is doing so well, almost 20% right there. I want to say it's I don't know when I started buying this. Maybe when I started taking dividend or taking investing seriously. But these are the staples of my portfolio. You'll see in a second like how it compares or how it looks in the graph. We have Rocket Lab over here, which I have as a speculative hold for sure, and it's been doing well. Really, I mean, 100% return in the months I've had it. I, I mean, it's so hard to decide when to sell a stock. Like should I sell it right now? Should I hold it? Like it, I feel like the industry and the space it's in, no pun intended, has like so much potential. But I mean, this thing has risen like so much so fast. Like it has to pull back, and it has been pulling back some since it hit like the $50 all-time high. But anyways, I honestly just buy more when I see it dip. I'm at 72 and a half shares now. So yeah, Microsoft. Every time I look at this, I'm like, why don't I have 4 shares of Microsoft? It's like just buy the 0.15 shares. Come on. But it's doing so well, like up 31%. I think it's well in the 500s now. Just crazy. Ford, back in the green. I think maybe the last time I updated this, I was in the red with Ford, but it's been doing well. Um, like I said, like I since I sold that call, I'm expecting it to come down some. Essentially, 151 shares. Their dividend is coming up early next month, and it's a nice dividend. I wish Ford raised their dividend. Like, I just hope they don't cut that shit, cause like, oh my god. Um, yeah, I just hope they raise it. Honestly, uh, we have Realty Income next, 25 and a quarter share. We're at around break even for that. I do try to buy this every month so that I can see a little bit of an increase with my dividends with them. So it's on 25 shares for now. McDonald's, we have that. Home Depot, Target. Target went crazy this week. I think was it earnings or just the CEO like stepping down or something? But it touched like 90, maybe even high 80s this week. But it's been I don't know the price right now, but it's recovered some. I did buy a little extra, even though oh no, I don't even have it on a recurring buy, but I will be putting it back on a recurring buy, just to help it out. We're at 14 shares of Target, so next time I make this video, it might not be such a clean number, since I'm buying $5 a day of Target starting on Monday. Costco, I think this has been pulling back some. I really should be more aggressive in Costco because I do love the stock so much. AbbVie, we've got that 5.85 shares. That needs to go to 6 shares too. Up 18.6%. General Mills, ooh, this one is on recurring by $5 a day. I'm just trying to get my average cost down, and I mean, it's General Mills. It has to come back, right? I'm hopeful. Next, we have Amazon, SMH. This one's been a killer too. That's just a basket of a lot of the chip making companies, so I love that. Visa, great company, 2.73 shares. I want to up my position in a lot of these stocks down here. Really thinking about cutting Verizon out my portfolio. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but how did I get all the way down there? We got JP Morgan Chase doing well, American Electric Power. Nice to see we're in the 20 plus returns on these things. Like, wow, that's cool. O'Reilly even 23.57% in the green. That's just from, well, I think I'm at $3 a day with that, just from recurring buys. Beautiful. And then Maine, 25 and 25.75% there. Verizon, not sure what I'm doing with this. And then finally JetQ. I could sell out of Verizon and buy into JetQ just to clear. I might, if you honestly, I might do that on Monday. Not even joking. Let's see. But the that's all my positions. These are all my recurring buys. We got General Mills. And then O'Reilly, $3 a day. QQQ, my staples, 15.15 for SCHD and QQQ. SPY is 20, and then SPY G is 10 a day. And I just put Target back on because I don't know. It's worth getting like a recurring buy-in. Like it makes sense. So that's the portfolio. Quickly over to this view right here. Just for the graphs, like I think this is. I should go back and look at my early videos to see what this, or you should go back and see what this looked like. And now it's just like cleaning up, and I really, really love that. Obviously, I love that. Total return, Rocket Lab is way, way, way up there. Like that's insane. That is insane. But let's sort this by equity to see what I don't know what that's like. SPY G, the top four or the main four, it's almost 50% for we're almost there. I really love that. Rocket Lab is growing so quickly. At times, it does surpass SPY G. Um, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't mind that at all. We got actually, I think it's more interesting to sort it by the lowest. So we got JetQ, 12 and a half shares, right under $700. A Verizon, I think this is a sign that I should sell it. Like 777. That's what I needed. Thank you. I'm selling this on Monday. We'll be buying some into JetQ. I want to try them. Like I know I shouldn't think like this, but I want to just try to maintain somewhat of a nice dividend in my rebuys, I guess, because Verizon is really such a high payer. Oh, we even have 44.4 like this. Where and 66? I guess 666 is a sign, not necessarily a good sign, but the fact that these are all like that is for sure the sign I needed to sell Verizon. I don't know if y'all are numbers people, but this makes me happy, you know. That's funny as hell. Man, man is man's just under $800. If I get into JetQ and man from Verizon, and I'd honestly get some SCHD and some O'Reilly too. Or you know what I could do? I could just keep it as cash for when I expect the market to pull back some in September. Or I could, no, I don't want to have it in cash and then waste it in options. I know I'll do that. Anyways, I'm really starting to ramble and I'm just talking to myself. So, thank you guys so much for watching. The next video will be like my dividends for August. So I'll be dropping that maybe in a week or so. I'm not sure. If you want to see that or my Roth IRA updates, you know, hit the subscribe button and my video should show up on your page. Thanks for watching. Peace.